Hey, we got some big stuff coming up for you. In case you haven't heard, the newest, hottest paranormal convention is going to be happening this February and at a touch into March. February 28th to March 1st. You need to get yourself over to Missouri ParaCon 2025, the first one of its kind. Many more to come. I feel it. I know it. It's going to be huge.
Can't wait for this event. I mean, you got to be here. I mean, even if you live in the Kansas City area or if you travel in, it's in the middle of the country. Real easy to get here. Really easy to drive around the area too. This is a can't miss event for really the decade.
That really is.
Since its inaugural event, nothing like this in the Kansas City area has ever happened like this.
It's big.
And they're bringing down some flavor from the north.
They really
where
are.
Events like this have been really successful. So huge lineup. You can check out all the details on the Missouri ParaCon site, but you have to be there. We're going to be there.
That's right. When you want to check it out, you go to MissouriParaCon.com. It'll give you all the details. Just looking at it right now, we got Amy Bruni, Russell Accord.
Yes, indeed.
We got Steve Guns. Oh man, his last name destroys me every time. How do I say it?
We have Steve Gonsalves.
Yeah, right on. Well, good flair. Dave Tango.
His buddy.
That's right. God, he's always had that same style. He's a good-looking dude. And we got Chip Coffee.
Can't wait.
Hopefully Chip can make it. I know he's recovering after a little bit of illness.
He's making it.
He's on the mend. And we got, Adam Berry, of course, from Kindred Spirits, Ghost Hunters, and of course, a good friend of Amy Bruni's that Kindred Spirits always hanging out.
Man, two Adams there, huh?
Oh, yeah, me and him. I can't believe it. Oh, I hope he can deal with this shine. And we got, haven't we seen that dude before?
I think this guy's following us.
Isn't that the guy that worked on our car?
No, we worked on his car.
Worked on his car. That's what it is. Yes, that's right. He dresses real snazzy. I like his bowling outfits. That's Dave Schrader, paranormal investigator, radio host. He is a great guy. We always love running into him at various events around the Midwest. I've enjoyed listening to his shows for many years. He's got several of them out there. Dave Schrader, always a good soul.
Yeah, and a fan favorite too.
Oh, no
Seriously
doubt.
talking. Yeah, people love coming in to meet Dave.
And then look, Jeff Belanger, met him this past year up in Iowa.
That was awesome.
At the Benton County Historical Society. Didn't we come up with a little note for this? The BenCon?
Yeah, the
BenCon Expo. Ben Expo. Benton Historical.
Benton County Historical Society first annual Paranormal Expo.
That's where we saw him. That's right. He was a lot of fun. He told me I was part of his favorite crowd.
Heck yeah.
But I also heard he was telling that to everybody. And we got Jawan Mass.
Dude, we have been
Ghost
watching
Brothers.
Ghost Brothers since it came out.
Right.
And I
yes.
think we told a lot of people about Ghost Brothers just because we love their investigation style.
Yes.
But being able to see Jawan there, I mean, that's the guy I'm really looking forward to seeing at this event.
I love him because he's down to earth, and two, his reactions are genuine.
Yeah,
If something
totally.
happens. Aaron Sagers, first time I've heard about him, but now that I see what he's a part of, 28 Days Haunted from Netflix, I bet he knows Nick Simons and
Our buddy.
the real nice guy that we met at Farrar.
Aaron G. Thompson.
Thank you, Aaron G. Thompson. Yes. And yeah, Paranormal Caught on Camera. Hey,
He's the TV
Aaron.
host of that.
Oh yeah, we've sent him a couple video clips. We're still waiting to hear back from you. We've got some really spicy stuff for you to check out.
Yeah.
But Aaron Sagers is going to be there. See you soon. Chris Williams. Wow, that is a blast from the past. She
Yeah.
is a first class ghost hunters.
That's right.
Investigator.
That's right. You know, her and Dave and Steve, really, that brings back a lot of memories of our early days and learning how to do it appropriately. So, the fact that she'll be there with some of her old associates, that's awesome.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, Dustin Perry. You want to talk about hair care and never changing and never aging? We need to get him on our show and talk about his hair products.
Discipline right there. That's discipline.
Seriously.
And a really entertaining guy.
Like, how can you take a 20-year-old haircut and still make it cool today? That's what I'd like to know.
Dude's got blessed hair follicles for sure.
Does. I think he was recently at McIntyre.
Yeah, he's definitely loves having him at McIntyre.
Right.
And those events do pretty well.
For sure.
Oh, and then we have Richard Estep.
That's right. I've heard just a little bit about him here in the past couple of years, but I know he's been around the paranormal community for a while now. And I believe he's going to be in charge of one of the public and paranormal investigations.
Yes, more details after this impressive list. We'll tell you more about Richard.
Right. Oh, wow. Oh, man. You want to talk about ancient knowledge and ancient people. Oh, you know, he believes he's going to live to be past 100.
I believe it.
I believe it, too. That's our good friend Mike Ricksecker. We've known him for a long time. We've known him since 2011, actually, at the Belvoir Winery when they had a little paranormal convention. That was a very great intro into the paranormal expos and conventions.
Exactly.
And Mike taught us a lot, and Mike and I are, of course, Mike and us, we're still good friends to this day.
It was an instant friendship. I remember we rode together on a bus to a cemetery.
Oh, it's great. I loved his style, his trench coat. Remember we arrived at the cemetery, that dude was the first one off the bus.
He was ready.
And he was gone into the cemetery.
Seeking answers regarding the unknown. And Mike Ricksecker is a wealth of knowledge, so can't wait to see him again in person. It's been a couple years, but it's always good.
And he's also my publisher.
That's right, Haunted Road Media.
Yeah. All right, we got Greg Lawson. What's he got here? We got paranormal author, investigator, massages and Mothman. Wow, I can't wait to have massages and Mothman talk about him.
That says
messages.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you want a massage from a Mothman.
Well, I thought that was exotic. Okay, fine.
I mean, maybe.
Messages. All right, cool. I'm totally into it.
Yes, messages from the Mothman. And yeah, that sounds like a fascinating read.
I dig his outfit. And right there we got Joshua Darren, paranormal researcher / historian, content creator, and apparently featured on Scariest Places in the World.
And what a lot of people don't know, and hopefully we hear some of this, an impressive R&B singer.
Dang, that would be cool. Hey, yeah, he can pair up with you and your smooth jazz voice at the moment.
I'm ready, yes. Let's do a duet, Joshua.
That'd be great.
I'm ready to make the ladies swoon with his voice.
We will definitely get some content creation going there. Don't take the cough drops. Stop taking the cough drops.
I gotta take the cough drops.
Stay rough.
I gotta prepare for Joshua.
Aha. We got a psychic.
How many people are there?
There's a ton of people.
That's a lot.
This is a star-studded, huge cast. All right, next up, Sarah Limos from Ghost Town Terror and Ghost of Morgan City. I remember watching that show. That show kind of blew up really quick in a good way. I mean, riveting evidence there in Morgan City.
Ghost everywhere.
That's right. And
if I remember right, it had something to do with the river.
I believe so.
Or like a stream or the sewer system. They were coming up through the sewer system.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she would know. She's psychic.
She saw it. Tim Ellis, the voice of Missouri ParaCon. So he's basically going to be, I know who he is. He's going to be the guy, pretty much
it says ParaCon?
Yes, because he is going to be the MC. He's with the group Upper Peninsula Paranormal Research Society. That is the main team that was in charge of Michigan ParaCon.
That's right.
And he was the MC for Michigan ParaCon, I believe.
Yep, that Upper Peninsula area of Michigan's super interesting. So
really is.
I mean, there's just really isolated stories up there, and the supernatural haunts fascinating stuff from what I hear.
And there's Chris Williams again. She got
double booked.
Did. That's pretty dang cool. Lucky her.
All right, next up we have Rochelle Stratton, paranormal investigator from Ghost Hunters. Also need to check out that Sleepless Unrest.
First time I've heard about it. Looks interesting.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Sounds interesting. Next up, we got Shane Pittman he's a paranormal investigator. He's been on the Holzer Files, 28 Days Haunted. Must know the other dude from Paranormal Caught on Camera. And Searchers.
believe that's they're doing a podcast now with searchers, from what I've heard. Haven't tuned into an episode, but I know Shane's gonna be a fan favorite out there too. He's doing some big stuff in the paranormal world.
Yeah, right on for him. That's great. Next up, who we got? Brian Murray, paranormal investigator, also from Ghost Hunters alumni and from Sleepless Unrest.
Yeah, usually he's Rochelle's partner in crime, I guess is the best way I could put it.
All right.
So awesome that Brian and Rochelle will be there, but definitely want to meet up with Brian. Looks like he kind of wears the same style uniform.
He knows what's up.
So that's the star-studded honored guest, man. I mean, this is a huge lineup of people you've seen on TV, people you've seen on the YouTubes and the social medias if you're big into the paranormal, but more importantly, it's people that know their stuff and they have interesting stories of their own. They have interesting content. You know they're going to be having their stuff available to check out. So I mean, this is a perfect opportunity just to come up to them in their booth and talk with them in person, get that firsthand knowledge straight from, some of these really pioneers of the paranormal.
They really are, yeah. So yeah, great deal, great time. If you're in the KC metro area or the surrounding Midwest of the KC metro area, this is the one to go to. Looks like it's going to be early on in the season, so get it going, get your tickets, because we are 2 months away roughly. We're now in the month of January. It is probably, 8 weeks away now, something like that.
Yeah, we've heard the tickets are selling fast too, and you don't want to miss out on this. So it's Friday, which is February 28th, and then Saturday, which is March 1st. But there's an add-on opportunity for Thursday, the 27th, so before the event. Always good. The old saying is the early bird gets the worm. And on that Thursday night at the legendary Belvoir Winery, you have an opportunity to purchase tickets to do a public investigation. And we're going to be helping out.
That's right. We're going to be there helping out Adam Berry and Richard Estep.
And Patrick Keller, who's on the Big Seance podcast. I listened to his episode the other day with he had Jesse and Brad on, who are instrumental in arranging this huge event. And I'm looking forward to meeting Patrick. He sounds like a really entertaining guy. Of course, he knows the paranormal. He has stories of his own, but he just sounds like one of those cool guys you just want to hang out with.
Sure does. It's going to be a great time. As of right now, making this content for you, the paranormal investigation tickets are 75% sold out or sold. So you got 25% chance to get your tickets right now and make that paranormal investigation the Thursday night before Missouri ParaCon.
And take it from us, the Belvoir Winery. If you haven't been there, place is stupid haunted.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And we've been exploring the Belvoir Winery grounds since 2010.
Sounds right, yeah.
And we've helped before on public events, and it just, while we can't guarantee that something's amazing going to happen, we can almost guarantee that something's going to happen that's going to be pretty thought-provoking.
If your vibe is ghost hunting, you'll be with your tribe. So come join us, come join the rest of the crew, but come just to the Belvoir Winery during the event, during that weekend, or before or after. You're going to get that spooky vibe and some good wine.
You forgot about that, of course.
Yeah.
The Belvoir Winery and Inn is just an amazing experience. You have to be there. It feels like time travel in a way. It's just powerful stuff. And Caleb's going to be there.
That's right, I'll be there. Make sure you check out the link in the description.
And Gideon's going to be there. His return to the Belvoir Winery, Gideon Coyle. How do you feel about going back to Belvoir after all these years?
Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared.
Gid ain't scared of
No,
nothing.
he sure isn't.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Do it. Get notified.
Yep.
Notified.
And Gideon, I mean,
Notified.
just
Get notified.
Hey man, get
been a
notified.
right-hand man.
Get notified.
He knows the buildings like the back of our hand. He knows the grounds, and it's an exploration. You definitely want to dress for the environment. It's an adventure for sure, but definitely going to be worthwhile. So we can't wait to see you there. Just to recap, there's going to be some highly trained paranormal investigators leading this public investigation through the Belvoir Winery grounds. Just to recap, Adam Berry, I mean, just an amazing personality.
Certainly is.
And then we have Shane Pittman. You get to investigate with him. This guy's just, he's doing amazing stuff right now. So you got to take advantage of that. And then Richard Estep. He's just a wealth of knowledge. And then, of course, Patrick Keller from the Big Seance podcast. Really entertaining guy. Can't wait to meet him. And these 4 guys right here. We're going to be adding our own firsthand knowledge to what we remember personally from exploring the Belvoir Winery grounds all these years. But after all that paranormal stuff, Friday night at 8 p.m., it's a legendary cover band. If you like AC/DC, I'm sure you've heard their songs thousands of times. But there's a legendary Kansas City tribute band called KCDC. See what they did there? Pretty clever.
Really
Pretty
is.
clever. So they're going to go on stage at 8 p.m. that Friday night. Bon Scott over here. Then, after all the paranormal stuff on Saturday, 8 p.m., this is a legendary band in the Kansas City area. This guy has probably been playing shows for, probably 30, 40 years, and it's a party anytime these guys take the stage. Disco Dick and the Miraballs. You've got to check these guys out. Just fun, party atmosphere. You never know what Disco Dick's going to do on stage. I mean, he's just fun to watch. And if you want to do your research, his son is an up-and-coming musician as well. Check that out on your own. It's a big-time discovery when you learn who his son is. So, Disco Dick and the Miraballs, after all the paranormal fun, can't miss these concerts.
I'm gonna be.
You're already pre-gaming for it.
I really am. Yeah.
I'm already losing my voice because of it.
Yeah.
There's just so much to talk about when it comes to this event.
Missouri ParaCon 2025, the first one, February 28th to March 1st.
And don't forget February 27th, Investigate with the Creeps.
Yeah. So if you're planning on coming, check out this QR code that I'm putting up right now. Give that a scan. It'll take you straight to the website. Find the ticket option. Pick your ticket. Missouri ParaCon 2025, February 28th, March 1st. Can't say that enough. Click the links. Click the QR code. No. Click the links. Scan the QR code. Click the links. Scan the QR code. And it'll get you right where you need to go at the end of February. See you there, folks.